Hey everybody, welcome back. So just want to do another pickups video. Some of this stuff I've actually had in for a little bit, and some of it I forgot to include on previous pickup videos, and some of it I literally just got in. Actually, some of it even literally today. So just wanted to kind of jump right in. First off, I was at Best Buy and I decided to get a couple movies. First up is the original Tim Burton Batman, which is on sale right now. I've been wanting to get it because it's been out, obviously for many months. They were just a little bit pricier than I wanted to get. But I was in there and it was actually on sale. It was about 20 bucks, so I decided to go ahead and get it. Something that was not on sale, but I figured I was going to get it anyway, and that is the new 4K release of Gremlins. It is their exclusive steelbook. I know I've said now in almost every video that I'm not really into steelbooks anymore, and yet I keep getting them. And this is another one I've gotten. So obviously that is going well. Another one I got in is the Olive Signature Edition of A Bucket of Blood, the great Roger Corman film starring the late Dick Miller. I really like this film. I think it's a really great dark comedy. I think it's one of Dick Miller's best performances. Just got this in, haven't watched it yet, but I was reading some reviews and it sounds like the transfer on it is really nice. And this actually dropped in price. It was, kind of expensive. I was watching it on Amazon, a couple other things. Then it dropped like 10 bucks. So and I was like, I'm going to jump at that. So looking forward to revisiting this. When I met Dick Miller at Music Box Theater in Chicago, they showed this. They showed the documentary on Dick Miller, and then they showed this after words. That always brings back a good memory. And then finally, I got in the new Scream Factory release of the Omen Saga collection. What are they calling it? Collection. Omen Collection. So this is, as you can tell, this is all five movies, but it obviously has the original three, and then it has the fourth one, The Awakening, which was a made-for-television movie, and then they have the remake, which I've actually never seen the remake. So this is a good way to find out if I like it or not. Now, the thing about this release here is that it does have a brand new transfer for the first film. It got a 4K transfer, I think, last year. It was a recent restoration that they did. The other ones, as far as I know, have not gotten new transfers, but what I don't know yet, and I'll try and find out as I watch them, is even though they're not listed as having new transfers, I want to say they may have newer transfers than the ones that were released on the previous Blu-ray release. Because that's what happened with The Entity. You might remember that The Entity release that Scream Factory put out, even though it was not listed as a new transfer, which it wasn't, it was several years old, but it was not the same transfer that was on the old Anchor Bay Blu-ray from years and years ago. It's just a transfer that was done between then and now, but it was already a couple years old. I think that might be the case with the sequels on as well. They're not technically new. I think they could be, I don't know for sure, they could be newer than what was on the last release. So, but I will let you guys know if you want me to do a review of the set. I will try and get through all these. My unwatched pile is quite large. Speaking of Scream Factory, I actually got this in a while ago, and I kept meaning to include it, and I never did, and that is Howling Statue, the little mini statue from Pop Culture Shock Collectibles. This is the Comic-Con exclusive, so this unfortunately is no longer available. Now that you can still get the standard version on the Scream Factory website, the only difference between the two is this one has, let's see if I can get it close enough for you, is that it has blood on the hands and a little bit on the mouth. You probably can't see the mouth as clearly, but there is blood on it. That's actually the only difference between the two. But it is a cool little statue. I hope you can really see. There's actually a lot of detail on it. And I keep debating whether or not I want to take it out of the box or not, or just kind of leave it in here. I kind of want to take it out, but at the same time, I'm kind of it does look kind of cool in the box. It's actually a good looking box. I like on the back. It has the poster artwork. But I just wanted to kind of mention this. Again, I've had this now for a couple months, and I keep forgetting about it. So another thing I picked up was the new Ghostbusters, not new, it's been out for a long time, but the Ghostbusters game for the Nintendo Switch. So this game originally came out on the PlayStation 3, because it was many years ago. I think it was a PlayStation 3. Of course, the nice thing about this game was that it obviously has all the original actors in it, all four of them came back and they voiced all their characters and everything. And I believe it was co-written by Dan Aykroyd. So this is almost like kind of like Ghostbusters 3. I know we're technically getting a Ghostbusters 3. Obviously, unfortunately, with Harold Ramis having passed, it's not quite going to be the same, but obviously this was luckily done before he died, so he is in this game. I love this game back when I played it on the PlayStation 3. Really wanted to revisit it. I was kind of happy that they announced it on the Switch, on PlayStation 4, possibly the Xbox, I'm not sure. And they basically re-rendered the game. They didn't redo the game, they just re-rendered it so that it would look a little bit better on newer systems. Now the Switch is obviously not as powerful as the PlayStation, so PlayStation would probably look a little bit better, but I kind of wanted the Switch version so that you could have the kind of the portability aspect. Now if you do want the physical copy, to my knowledge right now this is only a GameStop exclusive, the actual physical copy. Obviously you can get it, you can order the digital one. As far as the Switch goes, I don't know about the PlayStation 4. I think that you can get anywhere, but for sure for the Switch this is the only way to get an actual physical copy. Something else I decided to get because it was like half off, I already opened it because I needed to see something that was inside, and that is this Ghostbusters 35th anniversary. It's not a mystery box because they already tell you what's in it. It's just one of those that kind of comes with like a whole bunch of stuff. And because it was half off, I was like, I just had to go ahead and get it since I was already ordering the game. So I'll just kind of go through it real quick, explain sort of one of my major problems with it as well. It does come with this actually very cool Ghostbusters hat. It does have this little slime graphic on the side I kind of don't like. I wish it was just black with the logo. Not the end of the world that that's on there. Just a minor gripe, but I do actually like the hat. I don't have a Ghostbusters hat. It come with a little stuffed, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, a little fluffy one. Which actually, I'll probably keep this in here in the movie room. Throw him on the chair here with, well, you know, my Freddy pillow with a light up forehead. Came with this little bag, almost like a travel bag, basically that looks like the trap. Kind of see the top. So it's got a pocket here, and the inside, I don't know if you can see it too well. It's got a couple pockets on the inside. Actually, here it's kind of folded up, but it opens up. There's actually a lot of room on this. I actually use these a lot for traveling. What I do is I have a couple different these types of bags, and I put a lot of stuff into them, and then I throw these into my suitcase, so they're kind of filled up with them. It's just an easy way to organize stuff. It keeps stuff from, you know, jiggling around too much. I mean, I'll definitely use this at the very least for traveling purposes. Another thing it came with was this little Slimer water, what do they call these? Tumblers? Tumblers? Is that really what they call these? Little, like, adult sippy cups. So it came with a Slimer, green Slimer one. Nice little pin. See if I can get it to focus there. There we go. I don't know, I hope you can see that okay. What else? A Ghostbusters notebook that might be hard to make out. It's sort of the cover is like Gozer's Temple. Not bad. I mean, I still use notebooks to jot down certain things. You know, the end of the world in my Gozer notebook. Came with this little print right here. Let's see if I can, sorry about the glare. See that? It's okay. It's a little fan-made for me. Like if I was at a convention and I went back like and buying like an artist's table and he had this, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool that you did that. But this is supposedly official merchandise. Now the cool thing and also the bummer of the piece, and this is where this thing got a lot of criticism, and I'm glad I did not pay full price for this. So this came with this proton pack display piece, which is cool, but as other people were noticing, it came broken. Now, as you can tell here, like, it's a cool little display piece. There's nothing on the back, but I mean, just from there. See, now the problem is this is the base, and you can see there it arrived broken. Now I think I can probably just glue this back in somehow, because I think it's basically supposed to look something along those lines. But yeah, a lot of people complain that theirs arrived broken. You know, again, some like mine with a broken base, some that the piece here was broken. And the thing is, they're being packed that way because when I pulled mine out of the box, in fact, this thing was like, you know, kind of laying like on top, where I was like, oh, I thought, at first I thought like it would just came that way, and then you just attach it. It's like, no, it actually it was packed broken. Is it worth me trying to complain? No, from what I got the sense from other people who tried to complain, that no one was taking responsibility for it. GameStop wasn't taking responsibility for it, nor was the company who put this, who unfortunately included this in their thing. That's the name of the company. They even sent me this thing. I could go fill out a survey and get 50% off a future order. I don't think I'm going to be ordering anything else from them. Again, I was lucky enough to get it for half off, so. But I do want to end on a positive note. I did actually stop back in at Spirit Halloween, and I did get 2 little cool things. Okay, and if you're wondering why all of a sudden I look maybe slightly different than I just did a second ago, that's because my battery on my camera died, and like the professional that I am, my other 3 batteries I had not charged yet. Yes, I am a professional. So unfortunately I had to go and charge the battery. It was already running late, so obviously this is not the same day. Luckily it's still a black shirt at least. You know, it's not my Halloween 3 logo shirt that I had on a couple seconds ago. But anyway, jumping back in from Spirit Halloween, I went back and found 2 very, very cool things. The first one is this Halloween Michael Myers sort of wooden sign, as you can see, which is very, very cool. Halloween Night Massacre. It's the same thing. It's that wooden thing, or that fake wood. I don't know, whatever they make it with. It's probably people bone. It's made of people. Another wooden thing, which is actually kind of cool because you can use it as either way, and that is it, SS Georgie, you know, bloody paper boat. And what's cool about this is that, so it has the base here, so you can put it like, you know, on a shelf or something, but on the back, which, here, let me set the cardboard on here. So on the back here, it has a little thing here, so you could hang it on the wall if you wanted to. It's not really heavy, so if you had, you know, as long as you had a good enough thing that could kind of pry in there, I could see it as you could hang it on a wall. I probably wouldn't recommend it though. I don't know how well that would actually hold long term, so I'd probably use it more as a shelf item. But very, very cool. And again, got those at Spirit Halloween. I'm taking advantage of it while it's open. So the advantage of me not finishing the video previously was that I actually got one more thing that came in the mail, and that is my Fright Rags order that came in awfully fast. Like, it came in within 2 days. So I got 2 shirts. They're seasonal, but as you know, I will wear these year round. Hold it up here. This Halloween 2 shirt. And what I like about it is that, you know, it's a really, really cool variation of the poster. Really, really, really cool. And then finally, no surprise here, you know, you put Halloween 3 stuff up and I will get it. This shirt. Now, this is a reprint shirt. I think they actually released it several years ago. I missed out on it the first time, so they reprinted it, and I had to take advantage of it. Anything Halloween 3 and anything Creepshow is probably a guaranteed sale with me. One more thing from Fright Rags. Obviously, they always send along, kind of, they always include like little stickers. So I got a nice little Big Trouble in Little China sticker. And I love these Fright Film Facts cards that they always throw in. This one, I don't believe I got one before. This is a nice Creepshow 2. I don't think I've gotten a Creepshow 2 one yet, so that was nice. Finally, I did get the new Halloween trading card set. So I got the full pack where you get all the cards. You don't get any of like the bonus ones, like the autographed ones or anything like that, but you do get the full set. I like to get the full set of cards. I think I've gotten all the ones they've released, but I kind of feel like I'm missing one. So, but anyway, and I also just did get one single pack of it because I want to actually put this on my Halloween shelf. Absolutely love their trading cards, because when I was a kid, I collected a lot of different kinds of trading cards and stuff, you know, and you still find movie ones even back then. I mean, you know, because I'm not into sports, so it's not like I was getting, you know, baseball cards or anything like that. I mean, I was getting the few movie cards that were around, and now the fact that I'm getting all these horror movie cards as an adult, hey, I'm loving it. So I think I finally got to everything. Don't need to wait, you know, one more day. And I do plan to go back to Spirit Halloween one more time, because they did send me another coupon that I could actually use in the store. And then obviously I'll go back on November 1st to try and kind of take advantage of any last minute, you know, sort of clearance sales that they usually have around that time. Definitely, you know, I kind of wish it was open year round. I swear. So that's it for this video, and I will see you on the next one.